and our baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness. He's lost. Lord have mercy.
You about to feel the chronicles of a bionicle lyrically spitting, dismissing. I'm on a mission and just hitting. Now it's written and kitten, hitting with mittens. I'm missing, wishing, man, listen. I glisten like sun and water while fishing. Bust the move in this word. Serve words with nerve embedded. I said it word. You nerd, man, you heard. Coming from the town of Ilion.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Ready to go? Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle.
And a pitch. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting third.
Man at first with one gone. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. Turner at first, one gone. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And fouled off. Here's your one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, 2 ball. Adames to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Out at the plate. This is Bryson's stop. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in, but it's offline. So 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that.
No, that's a strikeout. This is Bryce Terang. And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2 now. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. And there's one down. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Christian Yelich. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. Throws to first in time. Yelich out on the play. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And he grounds one to the right side. Terang. Man at first, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. There's a strike. Rojas goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Save!
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the lineup. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swings over the top of that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, he gloves it. over to first. Nicely done for the out. Trey Turner now singled and scored his first time. And a bunt right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Base hit and a run comes in.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center field.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-0. Base is empty, one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know how it go.
And we're back, bottom of the second, and now Willie Adames. The line to kick the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Caught him looking for the K. Jackson Churio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He swings and fouls one off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. To second, and that's not it. Churio on third with 2 out. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one off the mark. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. The right-hander back to work. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
2 straight.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Breaking ball through there for a strike. In the air, right side. And he makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time. And that one is in for a strike. The Phils up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd.
Dance like we don't care. Hands in the air. Dance like we don't care.
I can turn you upside down. Running for the night, it's going down, down, down. Addicted to my ways, I got the perfect compound. You're ready to let go, and I'ma lift you off the ground. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, 'cause this the anthem. 'Cause you know, that's why we're gon' dance, 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 dance.
and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Time for some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Charlotte Knights. Kevin Davis digs in now. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Labeled on a line to center. Puts it away. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 2-zip. Davis goes 5'11", only 18 years old, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Foul ball there. 0-2, rocks and fires. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. A shot to the opposite field. Homer number 25 on. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And a runner on now. Digging in, Kevin Davis. He's already gone yard in this game. The other way. Base hit, right field. So the base is all loaded up now. Throw back in holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only 1 away. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. This one the other way. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sacrifice fly, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. So 2 down. The designated hitter getting ready to hit.
Here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
3-2, here's the pitch. And that's a walk. And here is the third baseman, number 13.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Grounder up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So they... Base is empty, 1 away. Kevin Davis now at the plate. He's already homered in this ball game. Swing and a base hit. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And next, the cleanup hitter. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter. Gets him swinging. So 1 hit. Kevin Davis will hit next. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. And that's a base hit. Safe at second. He legs out the double. He's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. And here's the first baseman. 0-2, and the delivery. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 out. 1 out and 2 on. The designated hitter, the next to hit. The 0-1 offering. Out towards left center. Pulls that one down. Both runners tagging. Oh, the throw is too high. Two outs, man at third. The third baseman getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. And that's the end of the inning. And here at the plate, Danny Mendick. The Knights down to their last strike. On the ground, this should do it. And that's the ball game. Davis was just terrific for them in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised.